and I hope they make $1 million.
He hopes that you're the seed.
We win.
Look at him.
We're gonna be a millionaire in 2
years.
years.
I think we really will.
No,
like I never believed that. But once REKEITA wished it upon me, I've seen what you've done for others, Nick. I've seen what you've done for Eric July. And I want that for me.
Oh,
I want that for me. Thank you. No, it wasn't drug use that made me lose the weight. Over the last 18 months, I set out to go from 200 pounds to about 165. I accomplished that by reducing meals to 1 a day and eliminating snacking and some very limited exercise, which means there was no exercise.
My email is just full of rats.
Why would you say it like that?
You know,
like Aaron, like let them feed you the info. You call them rats, they're gonna go, okay, then I won't email you any of the secrets anymore. Do you know how to play this game, dude? It's fun. Our show is becoming like really like, I don't even know what's gonna happen. You know, there was a point a few years ago, or like a year ago, where our show was like, you wake up, it's the Cog stuff, it's the Ralph stuff, it's the Fuentes stuff. Watch Destination Stone and fucking wrap it up. Now I'm like, what the fuck is going to happen?
So REKEITA's now on, I think, his third. Is it his third stream back? So he had the initial one that we covered. There's the one in the car, which in my opinion is kind of a nothing burger. And then there's this third one where he's back at the desk. And there's a few clips that I wanted to highlight.
The desk?
That I thought were... Oh, he's a standing desk.
I'm pretty sure he's at a kitchen table.
Is it a kitchen table?
I'm assuming it's like from how I perceive it. Hang on, let me just put us back on the screen. How I perceive it is like below is the table. This is his big screen TV. He's leaned in from the living room to use as a monitor. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong on how I'm seeing this. What do you all think? What is this? Oh, it's karaoke setup?
So here we have REKEITA is now directly addressing the Kino Casino.
No way.
Which I don't think is very wise. I don't think any of these streams are wise. And this one in particular, I think he fucked up the most. Now this response to us is just full of just pure seethe, pure cope, and it's just jokes. But then I think he actually does legally endanger himself with a couple of the other clips that we've seen.
Okay.
So let's have a look here. This is REKEITA addressing the Kino Casino.
It's about time. Okay.
Crascat, what's your opinion on Kino Casino? Andy and PvP?
He looked just like he's just immediately so deflated. Like he's just immediately like, oh, I have to deal with this.
But you know what's funny? He didn't mention us barely at all before all this happened. And then it happens and you bring us up. It's the worst time. Like, was it $100 super chat or was it one?
Cat, what's your opinion on Kino Casino?
And by the way, this haircut, pause.
It's scary.
Let's look at this haircut. It's like the simple Jack cut. That's what everybody's been saying. He's doing the simple Jack Hitler combo.
I was gonna say he is very white nationalist here.
You know, I don't know if that's the best look for him to be sympathetic at this time.
Like he's looking down at a curb stomp right now, in my opinion. Is what I feel like this haircut. You know,
Andy and PvP. I mean, they do their thing. People like their show.
He's so deflated. Look at his eyes, man. Do you see the pain? This is like the 1,000-yard felt stare, man. It's just look at that image. It's so good. The zoom in, it's so good. Holy buddy.
That might be just the eyes and nose should be a emoji. I really think.
Let's get 10 subs for the emoji.
Do y'all think?
I'm gonna say this now. That's the type of tired that sleep can't fix, isn't it? That's the, oh man, these guys are rent-free. They're wrecking me every day. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say. I'm guilty as fuck. I've felt it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Opinions. And they do their thing. People like their show. They have opinions.
They have opinions. What a way to phrase it. They have opinions. Like, you never hear a man say so little by saying so much. You know what I mean? He just says nothing. Like, most of this is just nothing.
They do his show.
All of the words that he's saying convey no meaning, but it's his facial expressions and his tone that tell the truth.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well,
look at him there.
I know.
Like, buddy, it's so good.
They say things right and wrong, and it's a mix of comedy.
Right?
So wait, so he admits that a lot of what we say is right?
He said that first.
Well, pretty much everything we say is scathing. Everything we say is about as harsh as you could possibly be on the man. So he's admitting that a lot of those harsh criticisms are true, which is amazing.
He may have...
That's kind of a self-incriminating statement, isn't it? To admit that some of what we say is true?
I think he should have said most of what we said is true.
I think he should have said all of what we said is true, because I believe that everything we say on this show is true.
Yep.
And it's always in good faith and with an honest heart.
Even our jokes, I believe.
Well, exactly.
And truth. And that's a nice shield for them. And
so you can see the Steve. It's a nice shield for them that they're using comedy and truth. REKEITA, isn't that what you tried to use? You tried to use comedy as a shield during the Montegraph lawsuit, right? You know?
Wait, so you say a joke and it's a shield now?
It's a shield? We use comedy not to shield ourselves, but to felt you, my friend, because you are a joke. And it's not very hard to make fun of you. It really speaks for itself.
That's
in a lot of circumstances. It's a big,
what he's trying to say. What he's trying to say here too, it speaks volumes. What he's trying to say is that if we didn't have comedy, we'd be fucking felted and wrong. No, sir. We add jokes.
Sorry, we actually have the truth. We have the truth on our side.
Yeah.
It was wrong for you to not feed your kids. It was wrong for you to not wash their clothes. It was wrong for you to bring a mistress into your house and have your children call them nanny and sleep 4 to a bed and swing. It was wrong of you to put the baldo on. It was wrong for all of your basically all of your decisions, for the most part, for the last year and a half, have been wrong. And we've been right about it. And Kiwi Farms has been right about it. And Josh Moon's been right about it. Mm-hmm. So this idea, it's like, oh, they're just poking fun at me and it's not fair, and they use that as a shield from criticism. No. If you just watch the interview we just did with Doug 10 Nepal, where did I use comedy as a shield to justify my positions? I argued all of that logically.
Yeah.
And it all made sense, at least from my point of view. So, no, you don't get to try and pretend that we're Jon Stewart and you're Tucker Carlson and you're being hard done by. And by the way, it didn't go very well for Tucker Carlson when he tried to make that argument against Jon Stewart. Even though I understood what he was saying, he still came across like a seething, coping, molding bitch.
Yeah.
Which is tough.
That's a nice shield
Here
for
it
them.
is.
And I hope they make $1 million.
He hopes that you're the seed.
We win.
Look at him.
We're going to be a millionaire in 2 years.
I think we really will.
No,
I never believed that. But once REKEITA wished it upon me, I've seen what you've done for others, Nick. I've seen what you've done for Eric July. And I want that for me.
Oh,
I want that for me. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And by the
way,
he even goes on, listen to this, folks.
No, I don't care. Like, Andy and PPP have been
But he
doing
really
their thing
obviously does care. Look at that. Is that the eyes of a guy? Look at it right there. Is that somebody who doesn't care? Or is that somebody who's struggling to contain just how much he cares? He cares a whole awful lot. Or he wouldn't be wishing us $1 million baldos and saying that we use comedy as a shield.
Wait.
A while.
The
show is remarkably successful.
The reflections are weird.
I know.
Aren't they? Listen to this.
He says our show is remarkably successful.
Well,
which again is him just, it's not even that huge or that massively successful.
Ash, are you blind?
Yeah, come on.
Did you see the social blade? Come on. Guys,
it's doing well.
We're doing okay. I think we're the best show in the world.
What he's doing is being very passive aggressive, though,
No,
and basically saying, "Oh, they overachieve." Is I think the way he's trying to come across on this is he's like, "These guys are and they're doing it's remarkable. Like, who thought they would do this well?"
Andy and PPP have been doing their thing for a while. The show is remarkably successful. Go get them, Tigers.
Buddy, look how dejected he is.
Go get him, Tigers.
Go get him, Tigers.
We are.
He loves the casino.
Sheesh.
That man.
Do you feel that
so
salt?
funny?
Oh, my God.
The salt.
We just
man,
wiped
my
the
whole
salt.
mouth is dried out from the sheer salt of it. He sounds like if looks could kill, like he would try and kill us with the look he's giving.
This is...
Buddy. He is raging. Now we go into the REKEITA. This next one is pretty crazy because I don't even know why he would say this.
Okay.
It just he didn't need to say this.
All right.
Andrew Ryan
says,
"Are you
preemptive cope?"
A preemptive cope.
Andrew Ryan says, "Are you innocent of all charges, Nick?" Well, as of right now, I am innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
As of right now, he's innocent. Look in those eyes, man. Those are the eyes of a guilty man. Those are the eyes of a coping man. Those are the eyes of a man who's scared. Like there's fear in those eyes. He's trying to put on a brave face, but he knows he's guilty and he knows he's f***ed.
There's a presumption of innocence. So yes, sure.
There's not a lot.
Will I always be innocent of all charges? I have no idea.
We'll find.
So like why do you say that?
Are you kidding me?
You should say I am innocent. I will always be innocent.
Bullshit.
But this bullshit. But here he is going, well, I probably won't always be innocent. It's such a preemptive cope, buddy. This is brutal.
I don't even know what to say.
He just shouldn't talk about it. Just don't fucking talk about it, man. This can be used against you. It's not like a smoking gun or anything like that. But this is why people are advising him not to stream.
Well, it's insane.
Yeah.
Find out, right? The state is a fucker in that way. And
in what way? That they charge people and then you have to head to court?
And you might be found guilty if you're guilty.
They're fuckers for, what?
You'll get what you get.
You get
wow,
what you
that's
get.
really a lot of confidence. Okay, this one's crazy. So this one, he's seething at Camelot. For those of you who don't know, Camelot was saying that like it's a Gundam, and I forget who else was on. And they asked, like, how much coke do you think REKEITA was doing? And without missing a beat, Camelot goes $20,000 a month.
$20K.
With like full confidence, he goes $20,000 a month. And they go, how do you know that? And he realizes, oh, I slipped up. No, I'm not sure if Camelot's slipping up on purpose or what's going on, because he keeps slipping up. Like there's that whole situation with Keanu today and April and all this shit. I don't know. But REKEITA here mentions it, is clearly seething, but then corrects Camelot to announce that he spent $80,000 a month on cocaine.
Camelot's out here. This motherfucker is going to get me in so much trouble with this stupid... You know what? I don't know how much like Nick's spending on Transformers toys, but I heard it's like $70K a month.
Like, look at him.
And then
he's so felted. Like Camelot just totally outed him. But REKEITA corrected it from 20 grand to 70 grand a month. So REKEITA, in a roundabout way, is confessing he was spending $70,000 a month on cocaine.
You know what I think he's doing? He's obviously exaggerating, right? To be like funny, huh? But what he's doing is he's trying to exaggerate.
Is he shield?
Yeah, he's trying to exaggerate so hard that you go, okay, that it was zero? Because 70K is impossible. You'd be dead.
No, it's not.
You'd be dead.
With how many people, though?
Oh, well,
You know,
Even like
because he had
5?
at least 4 people, and who knows how many other degenerates he had in his house.
True. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He could be selling it. We don't know.
And then everybody's like, let's calculate out how many Transformers he's buying every month.
With that nose, I mean, you never know. All things are possible when you're gifted a cocaine beak like that.
Ash.
2 kilos a month.
I had a theory, by the way. Listen to this. The paintings that he's buying for $30K, was that just
was it a front?
Expenses write-offs for all the drugs he was buying?
Yeah, the art dealer was actually his drug dealer.
Well, the art couldn't be 30,000. It's
there's
$50.
No way. That doesn't make any sense.
So he's like, oh yeah, there's $30K that's expended. That's actually on a painting.
Money laundering. It's a scam, everybody. This is getting schizo in the casino.
No.
But man, you never know.
How? Well, you're missing 350 random K that year. Your accountant goes, what's this for? And you go, it's I'm buying paintings.
You might be right.
Well, you're just missing
how
$500,000.
Deep does the rabbit hole go?
Allegedly,
says,
and he's just.
I was actually wondering if the $3K per month was used to buy shit and barter for drugs with. Yeah, who the hell's spending $3,000 a month on snacks?
Oh my God! So the paintings, the $3,000 a month on snacks, all this stuff, it's stuff. So it's expenses. This is where hey, where did this money go? I bought 1,000 Snicker bars. What? I know it's not even a schizo theory. It's like that's what drug dealers do. Just saying. All right, there you go.
It's a schizo reality.
It's a theory. It's a schizo theory. That's my new show.
Kino theory.
Yeah, Kino theory. It's our new show. We just steal Matt Pat's idea.
Andy, we know right well Matt Pat stole that from you. You invented games.
I did, actually.
Yeah.
No, there is old videos of me going, I'm pretty sure it's a game theory. I didn't name it proper. I didn't copyright it. So he stole it. And I saw him in chat on Blog TV once. I'm like, Matt Pat stole the idea.
Andy invented the internet, folks. All roads lead to Warski there.
All right, here we go.
Perhaps this was a divine intervention, Nick. Perhaps. You can only imagine it's hard to stop drinking, etc. Cold turkey.
Oh, Ash, I'm going to just say one thing. I pray that they use clips from Kino Casino in court.
I can't. Your Honor, allow us to introduce Exhibit A of PPP felting REKEITA. Your Honor. So this is where this is the one that's the most insane, and the one where I think he really self-incriminates and contradicts a lot of what he said. Because here he's going to claim that he went cold turkey. But remember, he said to us he can't go to rehab because that's an admission of guilt. But isn't saying that you stop drinking cold turkey admitting that you have a problem?
Yeah.
So isn't it on the same level of admission of guilt? But you didn't go to a rehab facility where you would actually be held accountable and 100% separated from booze and drugs. So why should we fucking believe you? It just doesn't make any sense.
At all.
You can only imagine it's hard to stop drinking, etc. Cold turkey. No. It's actually remarkably easy to stop drinking cold turkey. You just...
when you don't stop drinking. It's really easy to stop drinking when you don't stop drinking.
Well, I mean,
he's so full of shit.
It is easy to stop when you have a really big scare or you're like, whoa, I need to stop. But is he there? Is he there?
Smug about it. And he's like bragging. He's like flexing. He's like, yeah, I know for you little people, you pathetic people out there that are beneath me, I know it'd be difficult to stop an addiction. But I, Lord Baldo, the law pope himself, I can stop anytime I want. And I don't have a problem. It's like, you obviously have a problem.
Yeah. By the way, the amount that he was drinking, you can't just stop.
No.
Medically, you can't stop. Like your body will die. Like it literally.
You'll get physical withdrawal, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't. I don't know. When you want to not do something, you just don't do it. Now, I'm not downplaying
Bullshit.
It's addiction is different.
No, I mean, this is nonsense. This is like fucking just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. It's as easy as just not doing it, friend. Not when there's physical withdrawal symptoms, man. Like real addiction to hard drugs and alcohol is not as simple as, oh, I just decided to put it down. Because you wouldn't have got to that position if that was the case, right?
Exactly.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's him refusing to admit that he had a problem. But by the same token, if you stopped, then you did have a problem, right?
And keep going. Yeah, keep going if it's fine. Right? Like me, I can't stop buying these yops. You know?
Yeah, and no, you know what? An illusionary stop sign has a point too. He says, I think it's even worse. I could have stopped at any time just by deciding, but I still neglected my kids. When they came to me and said they were hungry and they were stinky, I could have put it down at any time, but I chose to just continue to be a fucking asshole. Great.
But yeah. And by the way, yeah, there is an actual, I forgot exactly what it's called, but there is a physical, like we've seen it on video, remember? The fucking guy is like, you shake, your brain shuts down because it needs whatever. I'm not a doctor, but yeah, it's...
When he talks about the 70,000 in Transformers toys, that's pretty funny because Medicare talked about collecting Transformers on his stream. Why would REKEITA have Transformers on his mind?
Whoa.
Oh, was he watching Daddy Jim?
Speaking of Medicare, he's doing his Father's Day stream on Sunday, which is inspired by REKEITA and other fathers. He's got to throw in Ralph, right? Father of the Year.
But man, it's like, oh, will Nick be able to stop drinking? Yep. That was easy for me. You're completely abstaining from alcohol.
For me, for me. For other people,
I see the drink in your hand. I know there's alcohol in that container, friend. You're not fooling me.
What does that say? Gay salt? I'll have to read.
He got the Salt Poppy energy drink?
The Salt Poppy energy drink. Yikes. Imagine
For alcohol. Yep. Not a drop. Completely sober. Yes. Completely sober. No alcohol. No THC even. Nothing. Just me.
How many days sober, bud? How many days sober? Come on, tell us.
There you go.
He's just so
anyone who fucking quits cold turkey from addiction.
He just trivializes it and makes it just like, oh, it's no big deal. Yeah. I'm such a king. I'm a god among men. Easy for me. Look at me. So you didn't feed your kids, sir. You're a piece of shit.
Well, also, you would know.
It gets crazier. He's going to use the EverQuest cope, and then he's going to tell us that Kayla was sober the whole time.
Shut it down.
When you look at the mugshot, you just know she wasn't fucking sober.
But she asked the cop for the fucking pills that had the gummies inside. So we know that's bullshit. Listen, it's not even fucking alleged. Okay, I'll say it for the lawsuit
gaslighting and jannying to like an incredible degree.
For lawsuit purposes, I'll say this. In my opinion, he's for sure.
Yeah,
she was for sure drunk.
She begged for drugs when she was under arrest that weren't her prescription medications.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It took no effort at all.
No effort at all.
I'm not talking about anybody else. I was telling my friend this.
Because you're so special.
Signed to him.
And this is what I'm talking about, like with the repentance stuff earlier in the show. This is not repentance. This is him saying there was nothing wrong at all. And it was easy to stop and not admitting any fault or any blame for anything. And basically just exalting himself to the level of a king. It's crazy.
And I was like...
He's like bragging.
Yeah.
It's like heading to the gym. I can do it. I mean, for me, it's, like you're working, like it's okay, stop.
It's frustrating when you try and talk to people about like alcoholism. Because
especially when you're drunk.
And you're like, well, I'm not really an alcoholic. Like, I don't care. I like liquor. Like I love whiskey. It's great.
He's still not not saying he's an alcoholic.
No, I know.
Then why
I
quit?
love,
Then why
I
quit?
love whiskey.
Then
Yeah,
why
just
quit?
have the odd drink then.
Drink. Have a sip.
But I think part of his conditions are that he's not allowed to drink, but he's not being tested because he posted the full bond. So he does have to say that he quit drinking, but you don't actually have to say anything at all. You don't have to live stream. You don't have to do this. You don't have to insult people's intelligence and gaslight everybody and brag and beat your chest about how great you are. This is insane. It's actually the craziest shit.
It's wonderful. But when you can't do it, or it's prudent not to, if you're not addicted, you just don't. Now, there are people.
I don't believe you.
If you weren't addicted, then who is?
Yeah.
If he's not an addict, then who is?
Such bullshit.
Well, it depends what the definition of is. This is where we're at. Well, how do you even define addiction?
Stop.
I do it every day. Does that mean I'm addicted? Well, what do you think, asshole?
Bullshit, dude.
This is addiction. Addiction is compulsive use.
Okay.
No, that's crazy too, Kung Flu Wang. He goes, the fact Nick lied about the reason for licking the bottle, and we saw physical proof that it was bullshit, is only a mere microcosm of his fucked up pathology.
Yeah, the carpet, right? So he said he licked the bottle so the drop wouldn't hit the carpet, which the carpet was disgusting. It was bullshit. It was because he wanted to lick the bottle for more alcohol.
I mean, Arlo asks, what's the excuse for neglecting the kid? Not even an addict, and he still treats them like shit. Well, we heard from Doug. Hasn't everybody let their children starve to the point their ribs are showing? Hasn't that happened to everybody? Like, the level of fucking delusion that these people get to Baldo Guard is beyond fucking reality. And it's just like, man, how can you be so talented at something and yet just refuse to recognize reality? You know?
Why can't you just say, I'm disappointed in him? Just say that.
Just say it's wrong and just condemn it. Like,
you know?
And like, once you condemn it, then you go, okay, well, there can be a redemption, and I believe in forgiveness and repentance. And
not that hard.
But this is crazy.
How do we know? Like when Doug was like, how do we know he's an addict? I'm like, okay, we're in this fucking world now. This world is crazy. Stop.
It ends up being detrimental. It's not abuse. People can, like, I have definitely abused the shit out of some alcohol. You guys have watched me abuse alcohol multiple times. You'll never catch me saying anything else. People who abuse alcohol are not automatically addicted to alcohol. If you don't have a compulsive need to consume something, you don't have an addiction.
But
that's not true.
You were drinking it every day. Every day.
But it's bullshit though what he's saying. It's
this guy is like nose deep in coke, telling you that he's not a cokehead. Like, this is fucking beyond delusion.
You don't have to be an addict for something to cause a bad outcome.
So you admit it was a bad outcome then? Like,
that's not true though. No, sorry. Okay, he is true in the sense of you could drink for your first time ever and have a car accident. Yeah, that is true, okay? But that's not what happened here. It's not like you drank twice and on the second time you got a DUI. Stop it. You were drinking every single day to the point something bad happened. That is addiction right there.
Well, Pius Paraplugs Hamilton goes, who is this trying to convince? And the truth is, he's just trying to convince, and we're going to go into the locals cope next. He's trying to convince the most delusional, insane E-Daddy worshippers on the planet that he didn't do nothing. And he's succeeding. We're going to read some of the cope that's going on, and it's disgusting. It's just full on the sky is made of green cheese level of delusion.
My friend, because he's like, man, so you're not drinking anything? I was like, no. Like, oh. How is that? I was like, it's easy as I stopped playing EverQuest, I think 22 years ago.
Imagine comparing quitting playing a video game to quitting cocaine or booze when you're an alcoholic. It's just like so tone deaf, so delusional. It's just on the face of it. just so on the face of it wrong.
You know, like,
this is where we're
video
at.
games can be an addiction, sure, but let's not. Again, there are levels to this. Addicted to cigarettes, addicted to crack. Like, come on. There's levels. Let's be honest here. Let's not around here.
Yeah, Kung Fu Wang, Kung Fu Wang is always killing it. Nick really tells on himself here. He doesn't show remorse for the damage he's done to his family, his community, even his career, but he shows how upset it makes him to be labeled an alcoholic. So he has to rationalize his behavior as normal and not an affliction. He has to be the perfect man. Well, everything around him can crumble for all he cares. Yeah, it is. He doesn't want to admit there's anything wrong with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the first step of AA is to admit that you're powerless before your addiction. Like that's the first step. You can't pretend that you have total power over your addiction. That's not going to work. I'm in control of it. Obviously not, or your house wouldn't be getting raided for fucking cocaine. Your children wouldn't be telling the pastor they're hungry and their clothes are stinking. You understand?
To this day, right now, standing here, I want to fucking play EverQuest right now more than I want a drink of alcohol. And that is true every day.
Oh my God. I don't think anyone would give a flying fuck if you played an hour of EverQuest, by the way, Ash.
No. Imagine equivocating EverQuest with cocaine.
And drinking every day. Are you kidding me right now?
I'm sure there is an example of this, but like, how many people that play EverQuest didn't feed their kids?
You know what I mean?
That's how fucking gay I was for EverQuest.
Oh my God. Please.
Yeah, some probably did.
Now, I'll be real. I knew a guy. It was a friend of mine's roommate. Okay. He ruined his entire life playing World of Warcraft. He ruined everything.
Yeah.
You know, his mom was paying his rent. And he finally got a job at No Frills and just didn't go and just played World of Warcraft all day. And he never came out of the room. We just heard stories. I never even knew what he looked like. And then one day, our friends just like, yeah, we had to kick him out because the mom wouldn't pay the rent anymore. He played World of Warcraft. He wouldn't eat. He was skeletal apparently when he came out of the room and shit. That's crazy.
So there you go. I don't know. Like, I understand addiction.
You know what, guys? It's just the truth. Jack Thompson was right all along.
Yeah.
It's time to ban these video games. It's time.
In that weird, stupid way. But no, completely sober. It's not hard for me. I didn't have to before. My job was at home at night while my children.
Are you telling me it's not hard for you?
Your job. He did his job drunk every night. Like, if you're doing it drunk, it's not a job. Yeah. That's my personal belief is that if you can do your job drunk, it's not a job. By the way, he wasn't doing his job because it was failing, because he was drunk and coked out of his mind. Yeah. And no one wanted to watch it anymore. Yeah. Except for people who hated him and wanted to spit on him. Like, it's not a success. It's a disaster.
We're asleep. That keeps getting miraculously left out. At home at night, my children were asleep. Other sober adult in the house, just in case. And if by chance there was another adult in the house who was not able to care for someone in an emergency, for example.
All of them were doing drugs. And like, to deny that is insane. Like, Aaron's firsthand witness testimony. Kayla, you, and April were nose deep in the booger sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys were in no condition to take care of the kids. And that's why the kids were in such a sorry state, to where they were pleading with their teacher at church for food and clothes, to where your daughter is tugging at the pant leg of a cop asking, please, officer, can I have a change of clothes? Like, there was no responsible adults. You were all degen scumbags. And this is crazy what he's trying to say here. Oh, yeah. Let's just not believe our lying eyes. The mug shots of Kayla and April. Those were totally sober, responsible people, right? Yeah, I bet.
Is there anyone taking him seriously, by the way? Are there people in this chat who are...
Yes. Yes, there is. And that's the saddest part, is he actually has gaslit a bunch of people. And some of these people are actually probably smart people. Like Doug 10 Naple, I don't think is dumb. But he's just decided that he wants to believe the lie in order to protect his friend or protect the image. These people believe the lie because for them to accept the lie as truth is less painful than to admit they were wrong about this man. That he's not an example. He's not their e-daddy. He's not the law pope. He's actually a degenerate, worthless piece of shit. He's not the trad dad they thought he was. And that's too painful with their parasocial bullshit. So they have to go, oh, well, you know, it has to be he's telling me the truth. Why would daddy lie? Sad. It's really sad.
Like they're able to provide general care, but not able to drive or something like that. There is not, like 911 exists. So if
what a crazy thing to say. Well, kids, I'm drunk and f***ed up. So is Kayla. So is April. There's always 911 if you have a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why even have parents at all then?
Getting intoxicated late at night while my family's asleep. There is still a caregiver in the house. And if you think that that's like not sufficient, parents go to sleep. Like they do sleep.
Okay. But Nick, they can be woken up from sleep and immediately be okay. Or within a few minutes be alert. Like, are you telling me if you woke up and there was a fire in your fucking house, you wouldn't immediately snap into action the adrenaline, holy let me save my kids from this burning fucking house? Whereas if you're fucking blacked out on booze, there's nothing that's gonna fucking get you up and alert. You're cooked. What is this guy talking about? This is crazy. Well, people go to sleep. That's the exact same as being pilled out, drunk, and high on coke. Going down the K-hole on the ketamine that's in that house. Remember, there's ketamine time. You're in the K-hole and you're going to be able to help your kids? Doubt it.
During that time when they're asleep, those children are unsupervised. And
off.
By the way, he hates the state, right? He's a libertarian, but his solution is to call 911. So the state is meant to parent for you. Sorry, you don't deserve any of your fucking rights then. Fuck you. Your whole worldview is self-defeating and dumb.
Every household on the fucking planet. It's amazing. But no, so
are you trying to equivocate your fucking straight up drug use and swinging and your fucking orgies as parents sleeping?
You know, honestly, probably, you know what? I almost wish we did show this to Doug. But, you know, like,
he would straight up defend it.
Stop. He would, man. And it's like real bad, man. It's not great.
Yeah, Doug would have swept.
It was easy to drink. To do that, it didn't have to impair with things. It didn't have to cause me to be unable to do something.
Yeah, Receival's right. Let's see how this defense works for him with CPS. Will CPS believe this shit? Oh, there's 911. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
If I had to care for a child or whatever. Okay, cool. But that was why I was drinking. Now, like, not really wise to drink this time, so you just don't. There. I don't know what else to tell people.
Then shut the fuck up.
Seriously.
How do you, like, imagine, how do you fucking just, like, lie, the most obvious lie? You wouldn't, like, just don't even respond to it. How about that? You just lie. Oh, it's the easiest thing to ever. I'd rather play EverQuest. Fuck off. I'm so sick of this guy's shit.
So here's some of the locals' cope after his streams. Listen to this. The most likely explanation is small-town church Karens, but there is a non-zero chance it was the Biden administration.
Are you kidding me?
The most likely explanation is that REKEITA is a drunk cokehead because he was caught with cocaine and he was drunk on every fucking stream. That's the most likely explanation. Get ready for the weight loss COPES. Because it's like the objective evidence. The man became a ghoul. Oh, he had a fever for 3 weeks, guys. Believe it. There's a non-zero chance it was the Biden administration. I'm here to tell you there is a 0% chance it was the Biden administration. Joe Biden orchestrated this? In what world are you? This is fantasy land, man. But this is who he's trying to convince is these people. And
it's worked.
It's working. Look at them. These Karens include in-laws. And for the love of all things holy, go back and listen to the message from the pastor after the reporting, but before the arrest. Notice how this guy's name is Q Revere.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of thinking he might be a Q-tard.
Yes.
In the year of our Lord 2024.
Imagine.
David comes and takes the wife and the husband dies on his own, and David thanks God for taking care of his light work. That's the message Nick told us his pastor gave the Sunday before he was arrested. Oh, man.
Ash, I'm seething, dude. I'm seething.
Oh, man.
I'm actually like, listen, when ski is like a level above your intelligence, it's like over for you. How do you tie your shoes?
The thing is, it's not even a question of intelligence. These people might be intelligent, although the last guy, I don't know, but they might be intelligent, but they've convinced themselves of a lie because it's more comfortable than the truth. The truth hurts. That something they gave money to. They gave money to this guy. They were enabling him to do this habit, to abuse his kids, and they don't want to face that. They don't want to face that the reality that they live in is different than the version of REKEITA they had in their head. Look at this. To me, it's been obvious. It's obvious that Nick was the victim of small-town, big church, in-town collusion. So it's not just the church or the state.
It's the whole town.
But both church and state, everybody in town, all teamed up to destroy him. It's not even really collusion if all the deputies and sheriff are all married to the gossip circle women. Where is the proof of any of that?
Wait, you know what this is? This is like a story plot from a movie like Fargo, or what it's like a small town mystery. It feels like there's some sort of oh my God, I'm trying to think like a Twin Peaks. This is like Twin Peaks, but with REKEITA as the guy who's in the middle of it all. Are you kidding me? The whole time. And by the way, what has Nick done to make an entire town?
Well,
to
turn the whole town against him. What? Just being a big shot, driving around in his Mustang and his Lincoln Town car, and being a disrespectful douche. I don't think it's enough.
Wouldn't you be happy
to get everybody in town to conspire against him? This is crazy. It's just they're on crazy pills, man. This is some crazy pill shit. He goes, and there are atheists everywhere. They may have to keep their heads down in a real small town. What? Where is this guy living? Where atheists are being set up all the time by an evil Christian organization that's working with the state. Where in America are atheists like this persecuted, insane minority? I don't even know if in rural Alabama that's the case, let alone in a small town in Minnesota. This is crazy. But you can get them on a jury and talk about how destructive it can be to be the target of church gossip. So this is the hope now. We need to get an atheist on the jury to get a hung jury. And the defense will be the evils of the church. The very church that he agreed to be a member of, attended on Sunday, and sent his children for schooling rather than the public school system. Right.
Mulholland Drive.
My client is yet another victim of fake Christians who care more about what other people are doing than their own relationship with God. So as a Christian, of course, we know where it says don't care about your fellow brother. Let them fall by the wayside and be taken by the devil. Don't help them.
I'm embarrassed. I feel secondhand embarrassment from reading this.
I'm honestly like this stuff is just crazy.
It's a cult. It's a cult. I'm normally a proponent of church communities handling their own business in-house, but it's f***ed up when they use the state.
So they tried to handle it in-house. They disciplined REKEITA within the church. They took away his ability to teach because he was teaching the children nonsense and he was living a f***ed up life. Okay? That's the truth. They came before him with witnesses. They confronted him. They tried to get him to change his behavior. In the end, innocent lives were being threatened.
Mm-hmm.
The children were being neglected. They weren't being fed. They weren't being clothed. They were living in a crack house, a drug den, with a polyamorous swinger relationship going on where they had to call a dirty, Mistress April their fucking nanny. Okay? The church stepped in and stopped that. They tried their best to stop it in-house, and he wouldn't fucking listen. So what do? You have no choice at a certain point. Yeah, this is one of the reasons that the institution of churches is losing respect as a reliable institution.
Okay. Look, when I clap, it's not always a positive clap. Okay?
I'm a massive proponent for having a community at church. I think it's one of the best places to teach that morality is prized above hedonism. Just stop there. Just the irony of that when REKEITA himself is basically an avowed hedonist who gets his teachings on life from Diddler Dax Herrera, who is straight up a hedonist and preaches that, okay? But it seems like this particular church community has gone the way of the cult, attempting to wield power over its members.
For what, though? For what?
He could have just left the church. Like, this is crazy. You didn't have to send your children to this church. This is just it's just bullshit. It's gone the way of the cult for saying, like, any sort of organization has standards, right?
Yeah.
Even in society, we have standards. When those standards aren't met, the group has an ability to say no. Like, we're not going to support you. This is wild. Here we go. Here's Candace. It's funny that it's mostly unmarried men without a family that are working overtime to bury Nick during his moment of chaos. There's a couple exceptions, but it's pretty telling that these men who have no life experience when it comes to the stresses and pressures of leading a family. Sorry, but who forced REKEITA to have the kids? He's stressed out, so he has a right to snort cocaine and neglect his kids.
Yeah, and we have a right to tell him he's a fucking dumb.
It's whataboutism. Well, what about these critics? Well, what about him?
Yeah.
Well, what about these? Look at the fault of the critics. Deflection. It's just
ding, 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 ding.
Listen how insane this one is. This is where it's like blaming the kids. Every day he's talked about how he has to spend the majority of his day playing taxi or errand runner. The man had enough money. He could have hired more help.
A driver.
He has basically unlimited financial resources to hire drivers. There are people with so few resources in exactly the same situation as Nick that aren't fucking it up like this. It's not an excuse. He's talked about how he streams late because it's the first quiet moment he gets. Then he streams until 2 a.m. and averages only 4 hours of sleep a night.
You.
That's the kind of shit that will turn every person into a mess. Add in copious alcohol use and holy shit, rock bottom. How do you offset too little sleep over too long a span of time? Typically coke, meth, or some form of pharmaceutical amphetamine.
You're telling me it's worse than Hassan Cope.
No, it really is.
Like, streaming, the pressures of streaming. Because Ashton and I are fucking lucky that we have the talent to do this. We are.
Yeah.
We are blessed that we have the fucking talent because
and we have the opportunity.
Compared to other jobs I've had, like this is like the best. Oh, 4 hours of sleep. There wasn't maids. There wasn't the fucking wife who had no job. There was no way to hire more help. There was none of this shit. Why did he sleep only 4 fucking hours? Why?
Like, there are motherfuckers who are working really hard, like digging ditches, shit like this, hard, physical, manual labor, sometimes 8, 10, 12 hours a day. And they still have kids, and they still have to find a way to take care of them and kept them fed. Like, it's not an excuse. It's crazy.
Exactly. And Malcolm X goes, you know what makes me feel rested? Not being wasted and hungover. Exactly. You want more sleep? You want to feel good? Fucking quit the alcohol and fucking drug use, you dumbass. There you go.
His issue was never that he was failing his family. Is that he was trying to do too much. Let it sink in. Let's repeat it. His issue was never that he was failing his family. It's that he was trying to do too much.
And then everyone clapped.
He was just a wonderful hero.
What a
everything he said over the years is true. If not, he's been a coke addict since before the Rittenhouse trial, at which point all of a sudden health issues wouldn't be explainable by
satire?
coke. No. He was just too good of a father, guys. He gave everything to them, and he was so stressed that he just had to snort cocaine.
He was too good of a father. That's crazy. Throw me in jail for a day and call me a child abuser for doing too much.
He did too much. He had a nanny, folks.
Nick's a stronger man than me.
His wife was a stay-at-home mother. How much more help do you fucking need, sir? He was doing too much. Nick's a stronger man than me. I'd go for the drink yourself to death option the night he got out. So in his mind, he believes that REKEITA is justified in drinking himself to death and abandoning his children without a father.
Because he worked too hard?
Because he worked too hard for them, and it's those fucking dirty children's fault.
What is...
This person says, in my limited experience of coke use, coke basically just makes you want to use more coke. Glad I never got caught up in those claws. This person goes, nah. If you're a bored college kid living in your mother's basement, maybe. If you have a property and family to maintain, it keeps you on task for as long as needed to make ends meet.
Stop!
So he needed to do that cocaine to support his family, folks.
All right.
If he didn't do the cocaine, how could he provide?
Think smoke break.
Smoke break. Stop. And that becomes your meth/coke habit. Once again, there's a big difference. Like the equivocation. This is like Doug telling us children is the same as saying the F word. Cigarettes are not the same as cocaine. Like, not everything that's bad is equally bad. We are living in crazy town.
It re-energizes you better than a fucking Duracell. It ruined my life, dude. It ruins... By the way, if you're a chronic drug user, it will ruin your life. If you're chronic, like doing it all the time, anything will fucking ruin you, right? And you're telling me, oh no, it actually re-energizes your battery.
Well, long term, it sucks all the fucking energy and life out of you.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like diminishing returns. Like you're just getting back to baseline eventually with the coke.
I feel like this is too crazy.
Okay, now we're into REKEITA's weight loss coke.
Stop.
He claims, no, it wasn't drug use that made me lose the weight. Over the last 18 months, I set out to go from 200 pounds to about 165. I accomplished that by reducing meals to 1 a day and eliminating snacking and some very limited exercise, which means there was no exercise. He lost 10 extra pounds from being sick once.
No.
Yeah, it was that he was just sick once.
You might lose
And
water
this is what
weight if you're not
happened.
drinking fluids, but you don't lose 10 fucking pounds for being sick unless you have like the flu for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
You know how
and you're
hard
eating
it is
zero.
when you're like 150 pounds, how hard it is to lose 10 pounds?
Yes.
It's really fucking hard. Now, if it was me and I got sick, yeah, I could lose 10 pounds if I didn't eat for a week. You know? But if you're a fucking already 150 pounds, your body's clinging to that fucking, it's hard to lose that fucking weight.
But
man.
he's 6'4" or 6'6" or something, right? Something like very tall. And you're at 200 pounds. That's like a healthy weight. You want to go down to 165 at 6'6"? Why?
Okay, now somebody here is saying that, you know, they lost 10 pounds on their honeymoon or whatever, but did you look like a coked out skeletal fucking zombie? Like, we can see with our eyes what this is. We know what it is. It's not just getting the flu, but he goes on and on and on. I lost it again and a bit more being sick a second time. That's all just true, regardless of anything else. It doesn't mean everything else is true or false. The reality of my weight loss is real, irrespective of anything else. Sorry if that bothers you. So he's trying to take like objective reality and just introduce doubt to it. It's like, no. It was actually, I was sickly. He goes, no, not drug sick, just a flu-like virus that ran through several family members in our community. Well, why did other people in the community not have the cops called on them for being a drug addict then?
Yeah.
But yet you lie with a shit-eating grin on your face and tell everyone your weight loss is due to being sick for a couple weeks with a fever. Come on. Do you really think that anyone is dumb enough to believe anything you say? You're just making it worse by continuing to attempt to justify what you have done. Your problem is that you think you can outsmart everyone and you can't. And by the way, whatever the criminal justice system does to you will be nothing compared to the magnifying glass that CPS will be looking through. Good luck with that. Just felt it.
Boom.
On Instagram. Oosh. Boom. Oosh. He goes, I didn't lie about my weight loss or being sick. I didn't eat for 10 days from being sick. Twice. That was after I hit my target weight, and it sucked.
They found you with 26 grams of coke. Shut up.
On.
Shut the f*** up. I'm sick of this. Like I would just don't lie and shut up.
And he's just arguing with random people. Just stop it. This guy goes, you're doing the meme where a guy puts a stick in his own bike spokes and blames X. And he goes, I didn't blame anything or anyone.
Yeah.
Wow, acting like the whole world is conspiring to destroy his life by when his own actions he destroyed his family. This is not at all what I said. Okay. So are you denying what was in the police report? I'm confused by this post. Are you claiming it's all a lie and you're being set up?
Yeah. Well, that's what it implies, right?
Yeah.
I haven't commented on any of that and won't. Well, we've seen the police report and we're making our own conclusions that you're lying. Because that's way more plausible. Because again, Ashton, let's say he did lose all that weight, right? When you're losing it in a healthy way, your eyes don't sink in. You're like, you're not, your nose isn't stuff like that.
He was bleeding. He was bleeding
it's
from
like,
his nose.
There's physical, and he had like that thing. Someone in there, in our comments on the clip, on our clip channel said that the brown thing on his face might have been a bruise. And I'm like, it was like that for 6 months. Like, it wasn't like, oh, it was a bruise from hitting his face. No, it was like 6 months. It was jaundice, basically. It's like you're dying. You're slowly dying.
So this new April with REKEITA. So April is apparently, by what everybody is saying, living in the spare house that REKEITA has next door. And people around town keep seeing REKEITA going out with April.
Imagine, Ash.
Yeah.
But we're crazy. We're exaggerating for entertainment purposes. You don't, and that really pissed me off what Doug fucking said too. You don't actually want to see him be better. It's like, well, I wouldn't be talking about him if he was better, you fucking dumbass. And
but
everything.
But who even gives a shit? Like, we don't actually have to desire for him to be better.
Exactly.
He's the one that needs to desire to get better for himself and for his children.
And our advice is better than his friend's advice. So this is Aaron, Imholte, and Johnny, who, by the way, it's nice to see Johnny is he's walking around being good.
He's figured it out, yeah.
This is, God damn it, man. I don't know how many fans we have in Spicer. But I
thought we were done.
Dude, my email.
We were out of the sand.
Dude,
pit.
my email is just full of rats.
Why would you say it like that?
Like,
Aaron, like let them feed you the info. You call them rats, they're gonna go, okay, then I won't email you any of the secrets anymore. Do you know how to play this game, dude? Is he okay? Aaron!
Do you want to hear this one or no?
Okay.
This is from...
This is how I would read it if I was Aaron. Someone emailed me some info. This guy rules. I love him. Because you'd want him to email you more, Aaron. Oh, my God.
This is from a guy named Ray. You can call me Ray.
What the f***? You're saying the guy's name and that he's a rat? Okay.
This is fucking insane. The amount of this is the third or fourth time this has happened to me in a week.
The fans. Ash, his fucking fan Ray, emailed him and he called him a fucking rat. Yeah. Like, are you stupid? This makes me mad.
The guy's trying to help you.
Well, Ray's not going to email anymore.
No.
Hi, Aaron. I hope
I'd be like this. Hey, yeah, all of his fan. Yeah, I'd be like, hey, Ray, can you take a pic next time? Like...
Doing well. I am. Thank you.
As
a local and longtime fan, I wanted to share something I witnessed last night. They love gossiping, don't they?
This guy's on your side, Aaron. Hit the bell. Hit the
really?
Are you kidding me? This guy who's giving me content.
Now, apparently, Aaron tomorrow is going to drop a bunch of text messages with REKEITA.
Based, finally, please.
So we'll see. Tomorrow appears to be lining up to be Judgment Day for REKEITA, where he's going to leak the text and then this body cam footage is going to come out. What's crazy to me is, like, on the precipice of the body cam footage coming out, that Doug decided to throw in with REKEITA.
It was bad timing. I'll say that much.
It was bad timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they just love gossiping?
Small town chicken.
You and I tomorrow are going to be like, we got one. And we're like sliding down the pole. You know, like we're firemen, we're Ghostbusters.
They're clucking.
I saw Nick and April at the DQ Grill and Chill in Spicer last night.
Imagine going to the DQ Grill and Chill with April.
With your mistress? Like, it's brutal.
Are you kidding me?
He's just, and everybody in town knows, like, they've read about it in the news, and he's just walking around with no shame. Not with his wife, but with his side piece.
Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, I'm not even saying with April. I'm saying, why would you go there alone as a grown man? The DQ Grill and Chill? That's the place you picked? And regardless if you were with your mistress, that's a bad spot.
And it looked like they were enjoying burgers and blizzards together. No sign of Nick's wife. I thought you might want to be aware of this. And then he signs it, Ray. First of all, why would I want to be aware? I don't. It's funny. Don't get me wrong. Like,
it's not. It's because it exposes Nick. You fucking. It's part of your the narrative you're building. It vindicates you. That's why he's like, can you believe this fucking re?
Whoa!
I'm pretty sure he's not a-logging you. I'm pretty sure he's helping you.
Like, it's very funny that just people are a bunch of snitches and rats. But like, why would I thought
no one tell Aaron anything ever again. He'll reveal it to the world.
He's talking about how other people are snitches and rats when he just snitched on, like, his wife,
his
friend REKEITA, and Kayla, his supposed lover. Like, he came on here and snitched, and he snitches on his show all the time on them.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
And he snitched on the snitch.
He's snitching on the snitch.
Was Melton right?
Melton Bros. Melton Bros vindicated.
Have you figured out who Melton was?
No, I still have no idea.
Want to know this? I mean, not really. I know. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.